The song I Said I Love You First was originally meant to celebrate the relationship between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. It started as something romantic and special, capturing their unique connection. But as the album took shape, the meaning shifted. What began as a simple love project became something deeply personal for Selena. Benny hadn't expected this change. What he thought would be an easy, joyful album revealed far more than anyone anticipated. When the album dropped, Benny's reaction surprised everyone. Subscribe now to stay updated on the latest celebrity stories and insider gossip. Benny admitted that people always see things their own way. He tried to stay calm, but you could hear the discomfort in his voice. He said the songs weren't what people assumed, but once fans get a feeling about something, they don't let it go. The public wasn't convinced by Benny's quiet attempt to downplay the deeper meanings. Just 2 days before the official release on March 21st, Selena posted a calm video on Spotify saying the album wasn't connected to her past with Justin Bieber. But many fans weren't buying it. The timing, lyrics, and emotional tone pointed in another direction. Selena claimed the songs weren't about any one person, but longtime fans knew better. The lyrics felt too real, too familiar, describing emotions and moments that resembled her very public history with Justin. Listeners couldn't ignore it. In the standout track, You Said You Were Sorry, Selena sings about a dream where her ex finally apologizes, a moment she never got in real life. The chorus says, "I had a dream. You said you were sorry. That was enough for me." That line struck a nerve. It wasn't just poetic, it felt like a message she'd waited years to hear. Fans quickly connected the dots to Justin's 2015 hit Sorry, a song he admitted was partly about Selena during an interview on The Ellen Show. That interview moment, where Ellen pressed and Justin hesitated before confessing, stayed with fans for years. Now it felt like Selena was finally responding with music, not words. One fan tweeted, "Her 11th track, You Said You Were Sorry, has to be about Justin. I hope it's true." Others noted how the title mirrored Justin's song, almost like Selena was directly referencing their shared past. The internet exploded. Lyrics, videos, interviews all were dissected again, with Justin's name at the center. The song didn't just feel personal, it felt intentional, like Selena was using music to say what she couldn't elsewhere. But that was just the beginning. Another track, Younger and Hotter Than Me, caused a stir even before the album release. The title alone sparked conversation, but the lyrics hit harder. Selena shared some lines in an earlier interview that lingered in fans' minds. "I used to feel like an angel. Now I'm a dog on your leash, begging for more." The full song describes walking into a room filled with women who embody everything. She fears her youth, confidence, and desirability gone. "All the girls at this party are younger and hotter than me," she sings. Then the chorus lands, "Wish I never loved you." The song captured fans, especially considering Selena's past with Justin and his new chapter with Hailey Baldwin's Someone Younger, who seemed part of a fresh start. The album felt like Selena writing in real time. Every word echoed moments she had lived through. It wasn't just a breakup album. It was her way of saying what she never could out loud. Though she never named Justin, fans knew exactly who she meant. They had the history, the quotes, the stories, and now the soundtrack. Then came How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten? A song that had fans buzzing nonstop. The title itself hit like a punch to the gut, and the lyrics went deeper than heartbreaks. Surface. Selena pulled listeners into the quiet pain after chaos fades. "You walked in, big ass grin, talking like we're friends. Honey, what were you thinking?" Her voice cut sharp, exposing someone pretending all was fine. The line, "He loves me, I love him, look at you. Just look at you now," felt like confronting someone from her past, making them feel the weight of her words. Fans linked it to her earlier track, Look at Her Now, which celebrated rising from heartbreak with strength. But this new song wasn't about moving on, it was a direct call out to someone acting like she no longer mattered. This wasn't closure. It was calling someone out without hesitation. Her tone left no doubt this was personal. Another powerful song, Don't Wanna Cry, explored the cycle of pain and toxic relationships, breakups, makeups, endless promises, losing meaning. Selena sings, "I know I said I'd forgive you once, but baby, it's been 100 times and I still crawl back for more." Fans connected this to Justin's lyric in Sorry, "I made those mistakes. Maybe once or twice. By once or twice, I mean maybe a couple hundred times. Selena flipped the script, telling her side constantly forgiving, constantly hurting. Later in the song, she describes seeing her ex kiss someone else as if she wasn't there. Brutal honesty many believe reflects Justin's past. But instead of snapping, Selena sings with quiet control. I should cause a scene for what you've done to me, but we both know I never will. That quiet pain cuts deeper than outbursts. One chilling line admits, everybody knows I'm just another hand you hold in the toss. It's a raw acknowledgement of feeling like a temporary placeholder in someone's revolving door of love. In a special album edition, Selena explained Don't Want to Cry was about feeling emotionally drained, stuck in something confusing and painful. She called it a final emotional release, a moment to let go of what weighed her down. Even without naming names, fans knew the song's subject. The emotion in her voice said, enough. She admits, I still cry, but not as much as I used to. Not loud, but powerful a sign she'd grown stronger. Selena's quiet strength wasn't just in her music. On Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast, she opened up about the emotional toll of her past, especially with Justin. She didn't name him, but it was clear. Calm and honest, she described feeling lost, her emotions out of control, and needing space. She gave herself 5 years to heal, grow, and learn her patterns far from the public eye. Though she never said Justin's name, his presence lingered. Her tone wasn't angry, it was a soft release of the past. The heartbreak was no longer a wound, but a scar she'd learned to live with. To understand why this still hits hard, you have to go back to the beginning. Justin and Selena weren't just any couple, they were America's sweethearts, a real life fairy tale starting in 2009. What began as a sweet friendship quickly became a media obsession. By 2010, they were spotted together everywhere. Their kiss on a yacht in St. Lucia at just 16 and 18 cemented their place in public memory. For a while, they made it work. Red carpets, private dates, vacations, all scrutinized. Fans weren't just observers, they were emotionally invested. But pressure mounted and cracks appeared. By late 2012, their first major breakup started the unraveling. Justin's world spun out with legal troubles and bad headlines, while Selena dealt with her struggles quietly, entering rehab for lupus and to escape emotional chaos. Justin's wild image overshadowed his music. Meanwhile, Selena's and Justin's shared past never fully faded. When Justin unfollowed Selena on Instagram in late 2014, it felt like a message. The silence was loud. Still, in interviews, they showed support. Selena said she'd always care for Justin. He said he'd never stop loving or checking on her. Emotional leftovers hinted their story wasn't over. Fans dubbed 2015 the Lost Jelena, years full of confusing moments, rumors, and sightings with other people. The question lingered, were they really done? Justin's Purpose album sent fans searching lyrics for clues. Love Yourself seemed directed at Selena, he never confirmed, never denied. By early 2016, Justin and Hailey seemed serious. The Jelena chapter appeared closed. But nothing ended cleanly. By late 2017, Selena and Justin were back in each other's lives. This time felt different. Selena had just had a kidney transplant, and the moments they shared after breakfast, biking, church felt genuine. Their reunion was hopeful. Yet, by early 2018, things shifted. They started leaving church separately, sightings slowed. Rumors of spiritual breaks floated. Suddenly, Hailey re-entered Justin's life, moving fast. By July, he proposed to her in the Bahamas, a shock to fans still hoping for Jelena. Was the Jelena chapter really over? Some say Justin's quick engagement was about peace, not just love. Hailey reportedly fit better with Justin's family and friends. His father publicly supported the relationship. Justin and Selena's love was intense but exhausting. Hailey's seemed calmer. When Hailey posted wedding photos, Selena quietly shared. A somber selfie captioned, "Me all the time, no names needed." It spoke volumes. Selena later shared how that breakup led her to quit Instagram, handing over her account to an assistant. Constantly seeing Justin's updates crushed her self-worth. She revealed health struggles and shame about body changes. The emotional pain went deep. In 2018, Selena disclosed her bipolar disorder diagnosis, something she kept private for 2 years until an Instagram Live with Miley Cyrus. It was raw honesty that cut through fame's polished facade. Before diagnosis, her emotional swings felt unreal and she couldn't fall apart under the spotlight. Once diagnosed, she sought support and healing not as a star, but as a person. It wasn't easy, but it was real. In 2019, Selena's Lose. You to Love Me wasn't just a breakup song, it was closure. She said it helped others through dark times. Lyrics referenced how quickly Justin moved on, proposing to Hailey just 2 months after their split. That closure was followed by Look at Her Now bold, confident, unapologetic. Selena celebrated growth, strength, and moving forward. At the same time, reports surfaced Justin had tried to contact Selena 23 times, unanswered. Selena's lyric, I received your message. All 23 referenced those calls a final closure on her terms. But just when it seemed settled, the past returned. A video of Justin and Hailey addressing pregnancy rumors showed Justin's phone searching Selena Gomez Coachella performance. Fans questioned if he was watching her. He claimed it was accidental. Still, the question remains, had he really moved on? Justin reportedly felt something when Selena announced her engagement, maybe not regret, but a sting. He stayed silent, wishing her well. Selena faced internet drama head-on. When Kylie Jenner posted a selfie with Hailey captioned, "This was an accident," shortly after Selena's eyebrow TikTok, fans exploded in theory and backlash. Both denied shade, but the internet had already taken sides. Selena tried to calm tensions, but the internet obsession wouldn't end. The triangle's drama became a saga, half fanfiction, half emotional projection. Selena became a symbol of hurt and rebirth. Any perceived attack on her was fiercely defended. Hailey endured waves of criticism. She reportedly reached out to Selena privately for support. Selena publicly urged fans to stop hate and choose kindness, a mature move. Despite public makeups, the obsession never faded. Every move from Selena, Justin, and Hailey was scrutinized. The triangle wasn't theirs alone, it belonged to the world. Selena's documentary My Mind and Me highlighted the toll on her mental health. Notably, Justin and Hailey were almost absent. Selena referred to her breakup as the best thing that ever happened to me, hinting she'd moved on while the world stayed caught in the drama. When fans ask why the triangle won't end, it's because the internet won't let it. It's built to loop, amplify, and rewind echoes that should have faded. Even if Selena, Justin, and Hailey have moved on, the story isn't over for the world. Watching, even though Selena, Justin, and Hailey have all taken steps to move forward with their lives, the world around them remains captivated by the drama. The internet refuses to let go, endlessly replaying and amplifying every moment, every lyric, and every subtle glance. What started as a private and painful chapter has become a public saga of emotions and unresolved history. But beyond the headlines and rumors, these three individuals are navigating real growth, healing, and change, quietly forging their own paths away from the spotlight's glare. And maybe, just maybe, that's the true ending this story deserves. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the tangled stories of Selena, Justin, and Hailey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exclusive updates, insider gossip, and behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite celebrities. Stay tuned and join the conversation.